Alright, hey guys, it's Bruce again with Club Crib Gaming, and I'm here once again to show you a little bit about Gary's mod. I know these videos have been long and there hasn't been a lot of action in it, but I can guarantee you if you can take some of the fundamentals from them that I've been showing you, it'll really help with your posing. Alright, now, as you can see, I have Lewis sketched here. I have Zoe sketched here. Distribution of weight, just like that. We need to move around. There we go. Her foot, just like that. Okay, there we go. We have her punching. It's a little bit kung fu, but you know what? Whatever. It's my action scene. I don't care. So add a little bit of... You gotta be careful sometimes with models that you can't move the necks of, because if you move it too far, it'll look awkward. Blah! Yeah, a little bit exorcist for me, but there we go. So we have Zoe here, punching the crap out of somebody. This is our new person. I don't know why, but I decided to pick a woman instead. At least she's part of the whole, you know, Mass Effect 3 thing. So, we just have a really reactionary pose. As you can see, this character actually has all of the bones listed that we can use, which is a lot more helpful, and I'll teach you a little bit more about the clavicle bone in this left collar, left collar, right collar, or the left clavicle, right clavicle. Depends on the model, really. So, of course, we're going to want to start with the hip, just like that. So we move her around here, get her somewhat in position. I love doing poses like this because they're purely reactionary. So move her in. Move her a little bit closer. So we're gonna want to put her, you know, into Zoe's fist. That is not necessarily a fist right now. So we'll move her back, just like that. So it takes a lot of finesse and a lot of positioning. You know, with this kind of pose, you'll have a tendency to want to start with the head, which is fine. I mean, the head's going to be moved back anyway, but go right ahead and start with the chest, because that is really where the money's going to be. So, oh my, oh no, that's a lot of twist on that. Damn, girl. Okay, so we have, on her, we have this chest. It's a little bit more advanced valve biped model. So we'll go up here, to chest 1, put a little bit more twist into it. We really want to get, like, the shifting of weight, like, and especially with the twist, it gives a nice, you know, it gives a nice line to the back of the figure, nice line to the spine. You know, you'll have to move her from her pelvis again, like that. So we'll move her up here. But as you can see, we have a nice little reaction going right here. So we'll move her in a little bit closer to Zoe's fist. You're gonna keep using that pelvis, especially if you're doing a fighting pose. Normally people wouldn't be punched like this, but kind of what I'm going for is more of an action pose. So, you know, everything is overblown. So we have her body kind of contorted like that. Almost like Zoe's fist has the energy to just fucking knock straight through her. you know, come down here to the hip. And this is cool when you can get a pose where limbs are starting to intertwine, kind of. Oh my. Ah, that's rather provocative. It happens, especially when you have tight spacesuit warriors. So you have this right here. Come down, angle her knee just a little bit, guys. And as you can see, I moved her leg a little bit too much. Ass shot, obligatory ass shot. I moved her knee just a little bit too much, or her leg a little bit too much. You need to be careful, or else you'll wind up super deforming the characters, which, I mean, if you're going for an anime feel, I guess. But super deformed in 3D model terms, not nearly as cool. See, just a little bit too much on that leg. So, you know, when you have an issue like that, you want to bring it in just a little bit. See, she's going through Zoe. Definitely don't want her colliding. Yeah, see, keep getting angles on it. That'll be okay. It'll be a little bit super deformed. It looks kind of awkward, but we'll go with it. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. There we go. You know, and add a little twist to that knee. Right down into the ankles and feet. As you can see, I'm really trying to get a flow going. So, like with her foot here, you know, since she's been kind of flying in that direction, we want to get... It's really nice if you can get the feet kind of going in the same direction, pointing in the same manner when they're flying through the air. You don't have to. Comic book logic dictates, you know, a little of a strange bend here in the ankle. If you've ever seen, you know, some of the Spider-Man stuff out of the 80s or the Mark Bagley stuff in Ultimate Spider-Man, it's a really good example of what I'm talking about limbs bending in specific ways. That you're like, why the heck would they be bending like that? But they actually wind up looking really cool. Just don't overdo it in the 3D space. So we do the left collar. What the left collar is, and I haven't gotten to show you this yet, it actually doesn't... It moves the arm as well, but it's moving it from the upper portion of the shoulder right here, the clavicle bone. I mean, technically speaking. So we have this... adds a little bit more space across the chest. Have a nice line going right here, especially with that strap. So left shoulder, you know, just fucking limbs flailing, people. Make it look awesome. And as you can see, I moved the clavicle a little bit too much. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to get the right bone. There we go. Not too much move on the clavicle, but it gets the point across. And with some models, you know, my personal preference, sometimes I like to go in and straighten out limbs a little bit because they have limbs bent. You know, and with the direction she's flying, again, think weight, guys. Weight shifting through the world. So, you know, I started with the wrist absentmindedly, but you should really start with the arm here. There we go. Got a nice kind of spin. Combo breaker. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. But next video, we're finally going to get down to the nitty-gritty of posing. You know, a lot more of an overview of what to do in post-processing, how to set up the camera, how to do lighting, all of the little details that make a Gary's Mod pose pop. So I'll be right back with all of that. I'm going to go ahead and finish this